Now we're going to look at dividing fractions. The first thing we're going to do is to label our page. Dividing fractions. Then we are going to draw a box for our rules. And then we're going to go ahead and write down our rules. So if we're dividing a fraction, the first thing we need to do is make sure they are in fraction form. So it must be in fraction form. So remember, that means no mixed numbers. We must make them improper. When we're multiplying or divide, we cannot multiply or divide mixed numbers. We must change them to improper fractions. Then we're going to follow this simple phrase. We're going to keep the first number the same. Do nothing to it. We're going to change the division to a multiplication symbol. And then we're going to, what you're used to saying, flip it, but we're going to use our fancy word, reciprocal, which just means that flip. This is a word your 8th grade teachers are really going to want you to know, so we're going to practice using it in 7th grade. So we're going to keep, change, and reciprocal. We're going to flip it. And we're going to follow the multiplication rules. So if you need to look back on the page beside us, because now we have made a multiplication problem. So let's look at our first example. Number 1. Number 1. 2/3 divided by 4/9. So it says they must be in fraction form, no mixed numbers, so I'm good to go. And it says we keep that first number the same. So 2/3. We change the division to a multiplication symbol. And then we take the reciprocal of 4/9, or we flip it. Then we follow the rules for multiplication. So we look to see, can we cross-simplify anything? Well, I know that 2 is a factor of 4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 9 and 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. So now I can multiply straight across. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. And since we are typing these in Canvas, we leave it as an improper fraction. But as a review, in case this was a multiple choice answer, you would need to know how to convert it. So 2 can go into 3 one time, gives me a 2 with 1 left over, keep the denominator the same. And to finish setting up our notebook, before you click on, we're going to go ahead and just cut this page into 2 columns here. So you can see it looks like this. And we're just going to divide it just on one side. So go ahead, and we're going to put question 2 right here. Go ahead and click next to try the next example.